Everything you're watching right now, the story, the characters, the animations, even the music, exists because I typed one sentence. Not a script, not a storyboard, not a single frame drawn by me. One sentence. This is that sentence. And in the next 9 minutes, I'll show you exactly how it became a finished watercolor anime film and how you can make yours. If you have tried making AI video before, you know the drill. One tool for images, another for video, a third for music, an editor to glue it all together, and a different subscription for each of them. Flova's pitch is simple. It's not another model, it's an AI video agent, a creative team in a chat box, sitting on top of 20 plus elite models with a storyboard, an editor, and a music studio built in. Today I'm stress testing that pitch with the hardest constraint I could think of. It gets one sentence from me and it has to deliver a finished film. And because everyone's timeline is drowning in shiny 3D renders and cookie cutter anime, we are doing this in a style you don't see every day: soft, hand painted watercolor. Here's my one sentence. Notice what's packed in: the story, the emotion, the style, the length, the aspect ratio, the music. One breath, everything the director needs. First thing it does, without being asked, it recognizes this is a story driven shot and loads a production skill, an actual pipeline for how films like this get made. And then it just writes the film. 6 scenes, timed to 60 seconds, with an emotional arc. The boat nearly drowns out a storm drain in scene 4 because every good story needs a moment where it almost doesn't make it. It asks if the script captures what I had in mind. I reply with the four most dangerous words you can say to an AI. You decide everything. From this moment on, I'm not the animator, I'm the client. And look, it writes itself a production spec like a real studio would. This document is the contract every future shot will obey. Spec logged. Storyboard next. This is where it stops talking and starts building. Before animating anything, it builds a storyboard and casts the film. Reference sheets for every character, so the girl in scene 1 is the same girl in scene 6. Look at this grandmother. The watercolor bleed in her hair, the kindness in the line work. And AI made this from a sentence that only said grandmother. And somehow, she looks like everyone's grandmother. Here's the part that quietly replaces half of my subscriptions: the character art, generated with Nano Banana 2 at 2K. The animation, Dance 2.0. Currently the strongest video model for multi-shot consistency. Midjourney, Sora, Veo, Kling, Suno. They're all in this one menu. And you can handpick your combo for every single shot. Or do what I did and let Flova choose. It picked this pairing on its own, and honestly, it picked right. It even warns me before spending serious credits. Nothing runs without my sign off. I approve all 6 shots, and then I do the most important step of this entire tutorial. I walk away and make a coffee. This is the agent part. No prompt by prompt grinding. It notifies me when the film is ready. And this is what was waiting for me. Same girl, same boat, same rain. Shot after shot. If you have ever tried to keep an AI character consistent across 5 different scenes, you know this is the hard part. And it's the part Prova quietly nailed. Full transparency, because nobody shows you this part. The character sheets cost me exactly 33 credits, 11 per character at 2K. The 5 shots, 1248. Dance 2.0 runs 24 credits a second. The music, 5. 5 credits for the score. And that's a whole film for about 1500 credits on the $19 plan versus the 120 plus a month I would burn juggling separate subscriptions. Now, one scene is still missing: the finale and the score. Watch how editing works when your editor is a conversation. Every shot is an editable text card. Change a line, regenerate just that shot, everything is linked. Click any asset in the chat and the storyboard jumps straight to it with the preview ready to play. And there's a real timeline underneath. Trim, reorder, swap takes, fix the pacing. This is the thing AI video tools always skip: the last 10% that makes it a film instead of a demo reel. And when something bugs me, I don't re-prompt from scratch. I leave a comment, like I'm reviewing a colleague's cut. It figures out whether to fix the prompt, the reference, or the shot itself. Old version stays, new version lands next to it. Iteration without fear. Final touches. Shots render at 720p by default. And upscaling the entire film to full HD costs 1 credit per second. 60 credits for the whole movie. And when you export, it doesn't trap you here. It will hand you a full Premiere or CapCut project with every asset if you want to finish on your own suite. That is shockingly respectful of your workflow. 60 seconds, one sentence, and a story, I'll be honest, got me a little emotional when the letter finally arrived. Here's the feature that changes this from a cool toy into an actual pipeline. Everything that just worked, the watercolor palette, the model pairing, the pacing, even my no dialogue rule, Flova can distill into a skill. Think of it as bottling your taste. My workflow is now one click preset. Watch the payoff. New project, my skill attached, and this time my entire input is episode 2. The grandmother writes back. No style notes, no model pics, no spec. It already knows how I make films. It just starts making mine. This is how you do a series. This is how sequels take one line. And if you don't want to build your own taste from scratch, professional creators have already bottled theirs. One click and years of someone's craft becomes your starting point. So here's the honest math. Flova isn't just access to 20 plus elite models like Midjourney and Sora. It's creative team and the editing suite around them. In one workflow for $19 a month, I stopped tool juggling for this entire film. If you want to try it, use my link in the description, first line, can't miss it. New users receive 100 credits immediately after signing up, and you can receive an additional 200 credits just by exploring Flova. That's 300 credits to type your own sentence and see what comes back. And when you make something, put it in the comments. I genuinely want to see it. One platform, one line, and one little boat that made it all the way across the city. If you want more honest, hands on AI builds like this one, subscribe. See you in the next video.